welcome back to the next episode of the Let's Chat Derbyshire podcast. I'm Luke and I work in the mental health and suicide prevention team, and today we're joined by Kloe. Woo! Yay! So today we're going to we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about like social media, mental health, and just everything that surrounds, that, and get to hear a bit about Kloe and her life. So if you don't already, do follow us on social media at DCCMHSP. Really good place to find out more information around the support that's across Derbyshire regarding mental health, suicide prevention and neurodiversity. And if you've not already, like and subscribe, please, because it does really help. I sound really boring when I say it, but it does really help. So, Kloe, if you want mind to give in an introduction to yourself just before we get started.
Okay, so I'm Kloe. What do I even say in an introduction?
Whatever you want, I guess. How old are you?
Okay, so I'm Kloe, I'm 22.
Yeah.
I'm a professional dancer, content creator, actress, model. Have my own little bakery business.
Cute.
Just loads of fun stuff.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. That's amazing. So today, how are you doing out of 10?
I'd say a 7.
7, that's solid. That is good. I think that's really
alright.
good. Yeah. I barely peak above a 5 sometimes, so
Honestly,
that is really good. Yeah, I love that. So just to get us started, for people that don't know, I'd say, so I came across you scrolling through the good old TikTok, and there you were dancing around, and I was like, wow. So I looked, and then I was like, all right, a meal deal review. Okay, let's see. Okay, she's energy. And then I was like, oh my God, she lives in Derbyshire. I was like, wow, winner. And then I looked how many followers you got. Now, I'm really impressed that you're like nearly at, 65,000 followers.
Yeah.
You've got millions of likes. That's incredible. I guess, how did it start for you being like, an influencer? I'd class that as an influencer. Yeah.
Thank you. I think it basically just started in like lockdown, where I'd start just making content and stuff like that. I think ever since then it's just kind of grown.
Yeah.
And like I just love being on camera.
Oh wow.
Like it's weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually not that much of a confident person. Like in like normal life.
Yeah.
Get me a camera.
Yeah, like ringing up the bank. No.
Absolutely not.
But
My mum
camera.
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. It kind of just happened. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah. Have you always been involved, I guess, in like acting, drama and stuff when you were younger?
So, I started dance when I was 5.
Nice.
So I've been dancing for years. I think that's probably really helped with my confidence and just loving to be like on stage and in front of cameras and stuff like that.
Wow.
But yeah.
Yeah. Is it always, I guess, been a bit of a, I don't know, your just go-to thing, like that safety net, that place where you just feel safe, that you can just be yourself and just like, just let yourself go.
It's helped me to learn, like, to not let people bother me. Cause I hate judgment, like, so much.
Yeah.
It scares me.
God.
Sometimes, like, I used to not post, like, certain things, because I'd be like, I don't want people to judge me on that, but I'm
Did you get, I guess, like posting that, how often, do you have a schedule? Are you like, right, I'm going to post every day, or is it more natural? Is it like, I'm doing this, like, I don't know.
I like to post every single day, because I like to keep it real. And I don't have a schedule of, like, things that I want to post, like, I'll have, like, my little boogies every morning, most of the time, that I'll post, but it's mainly just, like, whatever I'm getting up to in the day.
That's nice. So it is more real. You're not like, I don't want to out you for like faking it, but it's like, just real.
Yeah.
How, it may just be you as a person as well, but like, how do you keep so upbeat? Because like the videos are so upbeat, and I love that. But to keep that upbeat energy, like I could not imagine dancing around the kitchen in the morning. Like I'd just be like, no, where's my coffee?
It honestly helps me get ready for the day.
I love it.
Like I feel like I'll be laying in bed, and I'm just not feeling great.
Yeah.
And if I get out and I just like hype myself up, I'm ready.
That's so good.
Sometimes it works.
Yes.
Most of the time.
That's so good. Oh, so you started it through COVID, and you just sort of got in the groove and stuff of it. how did you? I guess did it just grow organically then, just by posting the stuff and?
Yeah, like
That's
I'd have
nice.
some videos that are just do like a lot better than others, where my following would then grow. But it's just kind of been like steady.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. I guess is there like a little community that like are always liking and commenting?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'd be like producing the merch. I'd be like, you can buy this as well if you want.
Imagine.
That's so cool. Oh no, I love that. How's it been, I guess, managing that? Because it's pretty much a job, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, what's it been like to be able to manage that, but then also do all your other bits like acting, modelling, and all stuff like that? Has it helped? Has the social media helped that, and you know, that side of things helped the social media? Is it like complemented each other, or?
Yeah, it definitely has. I think like in the beginning it was really difficult to like balance it all out, because if I'd be out on a job, I'd be like, well, I need to still be posting content, but then I can't post content because I'm out working. Yeah. But then it's like, oh, just come to work with me.
Yeah.
And then that's content.
Yeah.
People like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Wow. No, that's cool. I like that. How's it been? I guess, I don't know. I'd feel, I don't know, it's just me. I'd feel the pressure, I think, a lot. Like, to make sure that it's stuff people like, and then as soon as those negative comments start to come in, I'd just be like, no, this isn't for me, and I'd just stop.
Yeah, I do get that sometimes, but I think if I put out a piece of content and it says it's doing like really well with like views and stuff, but then I start getting loads of negative comments, I just delete the video. Because I'd rather be able to open the app and not be bombarded with loads of negativity, because I know that's going to affect me. Yeah. And I'd rather just delete it and forget about that, and then open the app thinking, it's just all positive stuff now. A little bit negative, but on the whole, that's my way of protecting myself. Or say like, I'll get mainly positivity and a little bit of negative. I just won't reply to the negative comments, or I'll just delete them, because I find that if you reply to them, you're basically just feeding them, and then they come back for more. It's just what are the, I don't know, but what are some of the negative comments and stuff? Like, it must be hard. I think it's hard to think of them, but I think recently it's just been people saying that, like, I think people are annoyed that I'm happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I've been having a few of them, like, you're just like, you're faking being happy, basically. Yeah.
That's hard, isn't it?
It's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
People just don't, I think people don't like it when they see people succeed and are happy in life. And I find that most of the time people only ever comment negativity when they're struggling themselves, or they hate the fact that you're doing something. So that's what I have to remind myself. Like, if I do get negative things. I think with stuff like that, it does feel like it's very much there, like just putting on there, like upset or whatever onto you and stuff. Which, that must be hard. But I guess it's a motivation as well, just to keep going, really, isn't it? And just to keep pushing through. I saw this thing once, and it's like, once you get one hater, you know you succeeded.
Look at this list. I love it. Does it motivate you a bit though to keep?
Sometimes, Like, sometimes I'll look at some comments and I'll be like, just go for it. I don't care. Like, you're helping with the algorithm right now.
When it does get you, I guess, how is that? Because there must have been times over or since COVID and stuff that there's been. Like, it has been hard.
I don't know. There's some days that I'm just like, I just want to quit everything right now, because it's just not worth it sometimes. But I just gotta remind yourself, like, if you want to do it, just go for it. Like, you need to not really care about what other people think, because their opinion doesn't matter. Like, if you're doing what you love, then that's all that matters. So,
And I guess you get like the positive comments and stuff. When I was having a flick through, like, it's definitely outweigh. Like, there's so much love, isn't there, and just happiness and the baking then and the cooking. I've seen the yummy cakes. I didn't bring any. I was there like, what the hell? Yeah, have you just always loved cooking and baking, like baking and stuff?
I used to always bake with my nan, like every weekend when I'd stay around at hers.
Yeah.
So I think that's where my love for baking has grown.
Yeah.
I also did I did a year at the Roundhouse.
Oh, nice.
Catering. So that was nice. But I just find I feel like that's my little escape. Like, it's very therapeutic, very relaxing. Just like, forget about everything and just focus on this now.
Yeah, that's nice. Does it remind you of your nan? Like, do you feel a bit like, I don't know, connected?
So.
Yeah. That's cute. I like that. Oh. So with the dancing and the action and stuff, it's very vulnerable, I think. It is anyway.
Yeah.
There must have been times where, I don't know, especially when you were younger, that it impacted on your mental health, maybe the way you looked or the way you felt or the way you were actually, doing it.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
When I was younger, it was absolutely fine, I'd say.
Okay.
I feel like I was more focused on just being the best dancer that I could be.
Yeah.
And then, like, going through college and going to uni and everything like that. When you're in uni especially, like, the teachers are so hard on you. Like, they'll make comments all the time about, like, oh, I can see your lunch and things like that. And that impacts your mental health massively.
Yeah. Yeah. How was that for you then, obviously, hearing those comments and stuff?
Great. Like, you do brush some of them off because it's like they're just saying it because they don't even know why.
Yeah.
What they're trying
to motivate you in a very unmotivational way.
But I feel like maybe that deep inside I held on to it. Because, like, towards the end of my first year of uni, I got injured and wasn't allowed to dance for ages.
Oh, wow.
And then that's when I started, like, because I wasn't exercising every single day, that's when I started to, like, look at what I was eating and start counting calories and then things like that. But then that just escalated huge. And then...
Yeah.
So...
How was it for you, I guess, dealing with that?
Awful.
Yeah.
So for, like, the last 2 years at uni, I got bad. Literally lost my passion for dance.
Oh, wow.
Because I was so, like, fixated on how I wanted to look and, like, just isolating myself from everyone and just being so fixated on one thing. It just made everything else not important to me. Like, I'd never want to see family. I would not go into uni half the time because, for one, I couldn't stand looking at myself in a mirror. Like, and I just didn't have the motivation to dance. Like,
that's hard.
My mind was telling me that you don't like dance anymore. You need to focus on your eating disorder now.
So was it more, no dance, but actually you need to look this way?
Yeah.
And I guess what were some of those, like, more negative comments in your, in your head that were pushing you to that? Was it and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's like, I feel like being a dancer, it's just, everyone always has that image in their mind of what a dancer should look like. And it's like, they shouldn't look like that. They should be strong and fit and healthy. And I think some, like, comments that, like, family members may have made that they didn't realise were impacting on me. Like, oh, you're a dancer, you need to watch what you eat. Oh, you should be ordering a salad instead. It's like,
wow,
no, because I need actually more nutrients
than
you do. It's any harm, but it actually really impacts you.
Yeah, and I guess if that was the first time that you'd stopped properly training in probably a long time, those thoughts and what people had said probably crept in a lot more.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah. Was it hard not dancing at first? And like,
it was so hard because obviously I was still going in every day. Like, I just had to sit at the front and watch everyone. So yeah, I was just like sitting at the front doing my physio exercises.
Yay!
I know, like, whoa! Oh, look at me go! But you guys wish you were doing what I was. So yeah, it was hard. But
what were, I guess, some of those thoughts and feelings at that time, though, when you were just sat?
Definitely everyone's progressing and I'm not. Like, I felt like I was going to be really far behind everyone when I did start back dancing, but I actually wasn't. Yeah. Which was weird. Yeah. But it's just the thought of everyone's training and getting stronger and getting better technique and everything, and I'm just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah. That must have been hard.
So that was hard, yeah.
Yeah. Did it impact, I guess, any of your friendships as well and stuff like that, or was it?
No, I think all my friends were really supportive.
Yeah.
When I was injured and going through everything. I was very lucky in that way. That all my friends that I had were really good friends.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
So, always out for me, always checking on me, making sure I'm okay.
Yeah.
If I didn't go in one day, they'd be like, hello,
where
are you at? Okay.
Oh, I love that. When, I guess, so second and third year, it seems like things did really take a dive and it was really difficult for you. Yeah, what was that looking like for you?
So, the end of first year was when looking at my food started to happen.
Yeah.
And then it was summer. And I think we had like 6 weeks off for summer, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it was. But anyway, that's when I downloaded an app to start counting my calories, and each week they'd just get less and less.
Wow.
And then I became underweight and everything like that. And then when I returned back to college, I wasn't the best.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that really didn't help in that way as well was because no one had seen me for that long, so no one really actually noticed everything that had happened. And then in my mind, it's like, oh, well, I failed because no one can tell, which was quite hard. And if people did tell, I didn't notice. No one ever said anything to me. Or
do you think people were maybe too scared to say anything?
Maybe. I don't know. I think a couple of my friends did say something to another friend, like, oh, is she okay? Or and then she'd just be like, oh, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
Just looking out for me.
Did you want people, I guess, did you want people to notice because of obviously how hard it was?
Yeah.
Or did you want people to notice to try and help you? I guess, did you realise that you were ill? Or
I think not really. I was very, would the word be in denial of what's actually going on?
Yeah. So you're just trying to push yourself more to look and feel better about yourself by looking a certain way.
Notice, to then make me feel better about myself. It's like, everything's working. But then I didn't want help. It took me ages to actually get help. I was talking to this one friend for ages, and she was trying to get me to reach out for help and things like that. She'd never force it on me because she wanted it to be my decision.
Yeah.
And then when I eventually did it, she came with me and everything.
Oh, wow.
Things like that, but
yeah. Did it branch out into anything else? I don't know. Yeah, how else did it impact on your mental health? Or
it made me just very isolated. I suppose I feel like it made me really depressed.
Yeah.
Because it's just tough.
Yeah.
Also made me develop different habits as well, and then maybe it was a year after I was struggling, I'd start to self-harm and things like that.
No, it must have been really hard for you.
Yeah.
What I guess what helped you realise that you maybe did need to take those steps to get some help and stuff?
I think it was probably just, I don't actually know.
Do you think being more, because it sounds like you got more social again a bit.
Yeah.
I guess being a bit more social, your injury must have started to be recovered as well.
So that's what I thought, because I was like, oh, when I get back dancing I'll be all fine again. I got back dancing and nothing really changed.
Yeah.
But that kind of gave me a little bit of a push to, I need to get better because I need to be stronger so I can actually get better. But I think probably the moment for me that made me realise that I needed help was when my friend cried in front of me because she was worried about me.
Yeah.
And that hit me hard because I was like, oh. I don't like other people being upset.
Yeah.
That I find that worse than anything in the world.
It must have been really difficult though to go through that. Just that one, because if the injury never happened,
I think about it all the time.
Yeah, it may not have ended up turning out like that, and especially if it's digress into self-harm and stuff like that. That's a lot to have been carrying through that. What was the support like for you? No, so that's the end of part 1. I've kind of split the video into 2, and we'll be posting part 2 in a few weeks. But yeah, follow us on socials and you'll get notified when